Yay. Okay, welcome. We have some technical difficulties tonight, but that's okay. That's the way we roll. You just go with the punches in typical fashion. That's what, figuring it out as you go, I think is a good theme to start on, because that's exactly what I think all coaches have done at some point. I know I had to do that too. So let me kick this off for you guys. I'm going to share my screen. We have Nina Smolinski and Heather Ullman, which will introduce themselves very shortly. But until that time, let me pull this up. All right. I'm on multiple browsers here. I think that's what the problem is here. There we go. Okay. So, what is coaching? I think, that was a question I had almost 6 years ago when I started. And I'm just going to go through a little bit. It started literally just under 6 years ago. And I had this vision of wanting something more, to having this team of people that you surround yourself with that just make you better. Team Be the Best You was formulated at that point, and it was off and running. We were a 3-time elite team, 1-time premier team. Basically, just that means is that we've been able to help a lot of people be successful in this business over the last almost 6 years. So this was me when I started. I was ready for something different, ready for a change, and I wanted to improve my fitness and my nutrition. I needed to make that change. I wasn't in a good place. And I'll go over my story in a second, but what we're going to cover on this 20 minutes is basically our stories, what we do as coaches, making it work for you, how to attract like-minded people, coach perks, and how we earn an income. So first and foremost, again, I talked about our team. Here's just some of our leaders and star diamonds. This is just ranks that are in the company. Just means that these people have been able to help others be successful. And the more people you help be successful, the more successful ultimately you become. So it starts with you. It starts with your own fitness and your own, basically being the best you. And then you're better able to serve other people. And that's the foundation of this team, of what we do. I'm just super proud of everyone who's been on this journey with us. All walks of life. So I'll certainly give you my story in a second, but we have everybody from every walks of life. So I'll let you read the board here. I won't bore you reading all the things, but if you're like, this isn't for me because of my day job, whatever that may be, I'm here to tell you that that's not the case whatsoever. All right, so a little bit about me. Again, I'm a 6-star diamond. This is just a rank that we have in the company. Again, it just really means that we've been really successful at helping other people be successful. And I am still a trooper here in New Jersey. So I have a full-time job. I have a full-time family with a wife, Heather, obviously sitting next to me, and two girls, 13 and 11 years old. I had a vision for something more. I felt that I could do more. I could be more impactful. I could have more of an impact, not only on my own health and my own fitness, but my family's, and I wanted more for them as well. So that's hard to explain, but if you ever have that feeling, like I feel like I'm meant to do more, that's what I had just gnawing at me for a while, and I finally jumped in. So my wife, Heather, right next to me, you want to say a couple of things about you? You want to jump in later, or would you rather?
Oh, sure. Hi guys. So I was.
Why don't you tell them how you got started?
I was a hard no. Michael said yes, and I said you've got 6 months to show that this is worth our family's time. Like Mike said, we have 2 girls, and we're busy, just like so many of you, right? And I'm an attorney, and at the time was quite busy working and shuffling between taking the kids to school and activities and all that stuff. So I wasn't in. Long story short, I am fully in now. I am a full-time coach, and I love every minute of it. It's opened up so many different avenues for me, but of course, the most important, my health, my wellness, and then the community of coaches that are on our team. So I'll talk more in a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And then just some of the other leaders that are on our team, I just want to buzz through them a little bit. So we have Megan Mozakowski, who's also an elite coach. She's a 5-star diamond coach. She is obviously a wife. She has two children. She has a son and a newborn girl, Willow, a husky mom, and she's a nurse who is now a full-time coach. So it's just awesome to see how she's been able to make that transition. And we have a number of stories like that. So I'm going to pass this over to Nina, who's our other speaker here tonight. Nina, can you unmute yourself and take it away?
Sure. Hi. So I'm Nina Smolensky, and I've been a coach now for almost 4.5 years, and I am a 2-star diamond coach, which again is just a rank in the company. But it just shows that, moving my business forward with daily activities. I am a very busy mom of 2 boys who are now 13 and 16. And I feel like they've grown up with what we're doing as a home to be more fit and eat better and have better, kind of habits. And they are doing some of the programs now themselves. But other than being a coach, I'm also a full-time middle school science teacher. And so, I'm running the kids around for sports. I'm working a full-time day job. And I've still been able to excel in what I do here as a coach. So I'm here to just share a little bit about how I got started and tonight, and how you can get started with the team as well and still balance those things successfully. Michael, do you want to jump in, or do you want me to continue?
Sure, why don't you keep going?
Okay, so here we have some of the other diamond leaders on our team. You can see many of our teammates are parents, have other jobs. They all got into this for a slightly different reason, but I know, again, as Michael mentioned, we were all looking for something more in our life. And there's Erin, who's a new mom, and she works in a school. She's an author. Stephanie, who's also a now Star Diamond coach. She's got 3 littles, so she's managing a busy household, and she does manage to run a very successful coaching business with so much great enthusiasm. One of the things that we absolutely love about our team is because we are all busy people in our everyday lives, is that we do work together. So what really helps us is that we come together to run things like this, like a sneak peek for all of you. We all like to, do what we call like challenge groups together, brainstorm, leadership, mentorship. So a lot of those things are really big collaboration, and we really do enjoy, the community that we've created and find such good positive energy in it. A couple of things, and I definitely had some of these when I thought about this opportunity. Again, it was just one of those urging things that I was like, I need to do more. I need to do more with getting healthier, and I need to do more with my better energy. And I think I need to help my family more with income. And so I was thinking about this opportunity. I had these objections, and some of them were, I'm not in good shape, and I also do not want to sell anything, and I'm not really even sure what kind of business structure this is. So those are the things that we are going to clear up, hopefully for you, and certainly answer any private questions. But basically, through finding out who we were, who the company was, I gained confidence in that I was joining something that was just really a solid business plan. And I knew I can find my way and fit in with what I needed to, learning how to do a fitness plan, just as my customers do now, figuring out the nutrition plan and learning how to plan meals and find new recipes for things. And it's all a little bit trial and error, but you do it yourself and you help others do it at the same time. So that's also what makes it a lot of fun. Just going to the next slide. My biggest one is I don't want to sell anything. And I certainly didn't want to do it over social media as a teacher. But what I realized was that I never sell a day in my life. I just really share honestly and openly about what I do, and what I do is very positive. It's of course about health and wellness. I share recipes, I share activities that my family does that we enjoy. I do share about our amazing programs that we have on demand. It would be similar to me, I think, if you had, like, let's say a relative who owned a restaurant and you enjoyed going to that restaurant. I think you'd probably talk about it, right? On social media, you tell your friends about it, you tell your family about it, you'd be excited about it because it was so wonderful. And that's how I feel what I am able to do about coaching and what has brought to my life. And I just basically share that out loud. So that's really the social media aspect, is once you put it out there, it's more inviting people to do it with you rather than asking them to buy something from you, because it's not necessarily just a product, it's a lifestyle. So if you think that I'm doing something that you might enjoy, please join me. So that's kind of where I kind of take my invitations to. Here are some of the things that we do online. If you haven't seen some of our posts, we put these into our stories. We might put them on our personal pages, and some of us, share, for example, recipes, things about our everyday life. Of course, workouts. We don't often mention Beachbody because truthfully, I'd rather someone want to join Nina because she has the energy that people, or the positivity that someone wants to be a part of or on my team. And then we talk about a program that's right for them. So it is the Beachbody platform, but we don't lead with that. We really lead about what we're doing on a daily basis. And here are some of us using some of the products that have helped us, again, either gain energy or better nutrition over time. Part of the programs, part of the nutrition, and it's something that we really embrace, and we're products of the product, is what we say. We would never want somebody to try something that we haven't tried ourselves, and we know it works. I'm going to let, I think, Michael and Heather kind of go from here about how we turn all of this lifestyle into our business.
Yeah, that was awesome, Nina. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. So you guys, obviously this is, yes, it's a business, and what we wanted to share with you right now are just some of the perks of the business, and also the way we earn an income, right? But one of the best perks about becoming a coach is our discount, and there's nothing better than a discount, right? And as a coach, you're going to get a minimum of 25% off of all of our products and programming. And there are many coaches that are simply discount coaches, for lack of a better word. They love the community, they love the programs, and so they have a coach account, and that's awesome. And as Nina has spoken about before, and Michael was mentioning some of the other coaches on our team, we have coaches that are super busy, full-time jobs, parents, and they fit coaching into the pockets of their life. And then there are some coaches on our team who are full-time coaches. But the other way you earn an income is from Team Cycle Bonus. This is really where the fun begins, and it's a really simple, basic level in our community, in our coaching world, that you meet when you help just 2 people get started. And essentially what this means is that the company, Beachbody, starts paying you. So that's really a nice way to start earning an income. Trips. Wow, we haven't had too many trips in 2020, unfortunately, but the trips that we get sent on are absolutely incredible. You have the opportunity to earn what's called a Success Club trip once a year. You have the opportunity to earn leadership trainings, new leader conference. You have the opportunity really to explore the country and even the world with some of these vacations. But most importantly, what we love the most as a team when we go away is the fact that we're all together. Because the thing is this, some of us live close to one another, but a lot of us don't. A lot of us are spread across the US. We have coaches in Canada and the UK and France now too. So these live events are just hugely instrumental in the growth of our community and just having so much fun together, especially our annual conference, which is called Summit, where we literally have the best time together.
I'm remembering us. I'm seeing the pictures, those events, and it's just like, it's all the good.
Yeah,
good
we're really
feelings.
missing all of that right now, but soon enough, we'll all be together for sure. What I wanted to share with you guys next is some income progression stories. And I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can see on your screen that coaching means different things to different people, but universally, it seems to mean freedom in lots of different ways, right? So whether it's about getting your nails done or going on the shopping spree, or taking your kids on a vacation, or spoiling them with a birthday present, or filling up their 529, that's what it's called, right?
Yep.
For college. That's what coaching has helped the coaches on our team do for their families. Here you see Erin, she's holding up her baby. She was able to splurge on first birthday pictures. Lisa's with her girls. She's actually pregnant right now again, yay. And the ability to take your kids out and not stress or worry, or maybe pay for that extra activity. And we all know they have lots of activities, right? And they add up. paying off a credit card bill. Maybe it's making your car payment every month. Maybe it's taking care of a vet bill or going out on more date nights. However it rolls into your life, it's a wonderful thing because it has created more time, more freedom, and flexibility for lots of the coaches on our team. This next income progression. Oh, I have one more here to show you. Oh, I love this one too. The baby pictures, they're the best, the activities, and of course paying for your products too, which is a cool thing.
Yeah, just
also.
so many moms now be able to just be home. I know we have moms that are able to just work less their full-time job or to even leave their full-time job. That's something that you're, as a goal that you're trying to accomplish. I mean, I think you're proof positive sitting right next to me as a corporate litigator who's now home, and that's just incredible to me. And that was
and the timing was very good.
Secretly part of my plan from day one, but it's happened, right? So it's pretty cool.
So I'm going to let Mike talk about the next pictures. These are income progressions, and the lawyer in me is going to already, before he starts talking, give you the full blown out disclaimer that this is based on hard work.
Yeah. So look, I wanted to put this up because while it represents a smaller percentage of the company, I want you to show what's possible. And to me, when I started, and I knew, when I talked to my coach and I knew what her income was, and I knew what the potential was, all I needed to know was it was possible. And that's exactly what I did. So I wanted to show you. Here's Megan's on our team, who's a personal coach of ours, and Ruth, who started just before me, who's also on our team, our bigger team. And I wanted to show like what her income, it really is dependent upon you, on your hard work, your diligence, your skill set, how coachable you're willing to be. All those things play into this, but I just needed to know it was possible. And I'm living proof now that that's what can happen. So that's literally what I did. I found pockets of time because I have a full-time job. I have a full-time family and full-time hobbies and all the things that give excuses as to why I couldn't before. I was going to put them aside and I was going to dive in and learn because it changed me so much. I had such an impact on my life that I wanted to give it to other people. So I wanted to put the income disclaimer up here because I think that's a good thing. I think it's good that you have to earn it. This is not a get rich quick thing. This is a work your butt off. If you're willing to work hard, you're going to be rewarded for your efforts. And that's what I need to know. That was the line in the sand. If I work hard, if I do the things, I have the potential to earn an income that's significant. And now it is. So, but it did take time. Okay. Why we think you can do this. This is me, right? Okay. Because, I was the biggest skeptic on it. I mean, I am a police officer. I'm a see it as a believe it guy. I don't believe in aliens or ghosts. I'm a see it as the believe it guy. So I was going to need to be proved to that this was, worth my time and that it's going to work. So it started with me, with my health and my nutrition. I needed to make sure that I was putting my health first, and not, that was a big change. I had high cholesterol, high blood pressure. I wasn't in good health prior to starting. Even though I grew up as an athlete, I kind of let myself go when I got into this job, and I've been a trooper now for 22 years. I had this desire to do more and have more impact. So I didn't want to be a salesperson. That wasn't my thing, but I knew I could be a share person. I knew I could take the experiences that I had, because it was so profound, the way it changed me physically and mentally, and then later financially, that I wanted to give that gift to other people with a lot of passion, because it really does impact you so much. So that's a big part of how I got started with this. I wasn't on social media. I had zero social media. I literally had to create an account when I started because they said that's what you had to do. Okay, that's what I'll do. And I was willing to get uncomfortable, a little vulnerable, and put my story out there. We offer tons of support. We have a full training for people, although it's not, it's not this crazy like months and months of training. It literally could take you a couple of days to get through our training. And then it's training as you go. It's do it's learn, do, adjust. That's how we kind of go about. And it's just like learning by fire. Um, what else? Yeah. So, we're your business partners. The coach that invited you is your business partner. This team is a very, very powerful resource and team in the network. 0.001% of the entire company is what we represent as far as success. That's how successful we are with that top end of it. Yeah. So for me, when I started, it was how do I get started? Again, it was my journey comes first. My health comes first. So if you're like, I'm not fit enough, whatever, fill in the blank that you can think of, the reason why, you work on you first. People don't want to see you at the end of the marathon, right? At mile 26.2, crossing the line. They want to see you get from the starting line. They want to see you after mile 1. They might want to watch you trip and fall a couple of times, but they want to see you get back up, and they want to see you finish mile after mile. That is more impactful than you coming in, I'm the fittest person in the world, and I know what I'm talking about. So that it's opposite. It's great if you are. It's great if you are, but it's more powerful when you share the journey. Right. So what do you get when you start? We get what we call challenge packs. And challenge packs access to our digital on-demand streaming. You might have heard of Beachbody On Demand before. We're the #1 online platform in the world, and we have over 15. I think it's over 1,600 workouts now. We have 2 nutrition platforms to choose from. These aren't diets. These are meal plans designed by dietary nutritionists that are very successful. Again, touted across the world. You get access to those for free. You get access to one of our latest release programs that's included free. Usually that's on hold for 6 months. As a new coach joining, you get that access to that immediately. So yeah, depending on what the promotion is for the workout that month is what you'll get. And this is just one of the ones that we have right now. So just to go over a little detail, here's a little graphic. I'm a visual person. I want to see it. This is what's included. So you get your nutrition, the choice of both nutrition plans. You get your BOD and you get Shakeology, or the performance line, which is our pre and post workout. Shakeology, just to talk just a minute about that. There hasn't been one thing since I've started. I was such a hard no to any. The most I ever took was like a protein shake years ago. I thought, because the guy said that's what you should do. I had no idea about nutrition, and I was such a hard no on a meal replacement shake because I'm an eat your food kind of person, right? And I didn't realize how much nutrition I was not getting. Shakeology to this day is the single biggest change I've made in my health, and that includes during a battle with cancer that I had a year into coaching. And not that Shakeology, I'm not making any claims that Shakeology cured cancer in any way, but what it did for my blood work, literally seeing my blood work change, was just remarkable. Tracking it I get a physical every year, just seeing the progression from 6 years ago to today, it's been remarkable. I'm a hard believer now in dense nutrition. I'm a hard believer in Shakeology. I can't speak highly enough. So it's something that you get to try for the first 30 days to make up your own decision. And that's what I always encourage someone to do is try first, see, because that's what I needed to do. I need to be proved to. And within 2 weeks, that's exactly what happened. I started feeling better, had more energy, slept better, changes started to happen. Excuse me. So how do you join? Just to wrap this up, well, contact the coach that invited you. That's first and foremost. You might have more questions. I know I did. I had a lot of questions. She had questions because she didn't want me to do this. Did you tell the hard no? You told the hard no, but she didn't tell you is that she gave me a 6-month contract to prove that this was worth our family's time. Challenge accepted. Like, I didn't even know what I was doing, but I knew that I could do it because I loved it. I loved what happened to me. So my point being, you contact your coach and they will help you get set up with a challenge pack. That's the cheapest way to get started. The cheapest challenge pack is, do I have it here somewhere?
It was on the slide above. It's
okay, so it's
$160.
$160. We actually have a $140 one, but it doesn't come with the 2 nutrition plans or the free extra workout. So or the on demand, because it's just the
It's
free
just,
to refresh.
it's just silly.
Sorry, sidebar. So that's how you get started. So for me, it was like, okay, $160 with a 30-day completely risk-free option. Actually, I could actually use Shakeology and return the empty bag and still get all my money back. So for me, it was like, I have nothing to lose but to maybe get into the best shape of my life. So if the worst thing that happened to me was I got into the best shape of my life, I was okay with that risk. I'm not locked into anything. There's no requirements. I don't have to coach. We have a lot of people that just enjoy the discount, as Heather mentioned, and my coach fee is waived when I sign up. Moving forward, we have a monthly coach fee, which is $15.95. That covers your website, your online office, your 24-hour support from Beachbody. If you have questions or logistical issues, whatever it may be, we don't hold any product. We don't deal with any of that stuff. That's all taken care of for us. Your job is to connect with other people and invite them to do what you're doing. And as you take them on that journey, that's how this works. It's awesome. Take care of yourself first. And that's it. You get access to our team page, all of our coach resources, our community, and you have complete control over your account. You had something.
Noted.
Oh, I thought you did. You're like, I got something. All right. So if there's questions, again, I highly encourage you to reach out to your coach that invited you to talk to them. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, but don't be afraid to dare to dream. That's really what started for me. And if I could just think bigger than where I was 6 years ago, and just not a good place, and what's possible, like it's just all to gain for me. And I think every coach that is here in this group would agree with me with that that's literally became the best decision they ever made. So we hope to see you on our team soon. Nina, I want to thank you again for being on here and sharing your story. Nina is just a tremendous coach. We're so lucky to have her on our team. And for everyone else, be the best you, and we will see you soon.